Hello, this is Dr. Timor, and I am the pastor of Mount Olive Multicultural Community Church. We are a virtual church, and so anyone can join us at any time. We have services every Saturday evening at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Of course, we have children's story time on the third Saturday of every month at 2 p.m. And check out our website for our other small groups and gatherings, www.dltimorministries.com. The link is going to be down below. This is Trinity Faith. All right, and we're going to talk this month about Hispanic Heritage Month.
And don't forget about prayer.
And prayer. So we're going to open up with prayer, and Trinity is going to open us up with prayer. What would you like to do?
Our Father who art in heaven.
Okay, let's bow our heads, and Trinity's going to lead us in prayer.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us the trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen.
Amen. Great. So we're going to start with talking about Hispanic Heritage Month, which started on September 15th and it ends October 15th. This is from the Kids Guide to Latino History. Hispanic Heritage Month is a celebration of the history and contributions of Hispanic Americans in the United States. It begins each year on September 15th, the day that Costa Rica, Honduras, El Salvador, Guatemala, and Nicaragua won independence from Spain. Mexico won its independence just a day later on September 16th. The holiday is celebrated in schools, libraries, museums, government agencies, and communities across the country. Parades are held in many cities, and TV and radio programs, newspapers and magazines offer special shows and stories to celebrate the month. Each year, a particular theme is chosen as a way to highlight specific achievements in the Latino community, and a special poster is created to showcase that theme. A few Hispanic Heritage Month themes from past years are 2005, Hispanic Americans, strong and colorful threads in the American fabric. 2007, Hispanic Latino Americans making a positive impact on American society. 2008, getting involved, our families, our communities, and our nation. So one thing you can do on your own when we end story time is design your own poster to celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, it does sound like fun.
Can you put your name on it?
Yep, you can put your name on it too. So again, this comes from A Kid's Guide to Latino History. And this is Valerie Petrillo, and there are more than 50 activities that you can do, not just for Hispanic Heritage Month, but just to learn about Hispanic heritage, Latino history in general. So our first book for today is Tia Isa Wants a Car. Tia Isa Wants a Car by Meg Medina and illustrated by Claudio Munoz. Tia Isa wants a car. She tells me after work when she still smells of lemon pies from the bakery. She's turning the jump rope that's tied to the fence, and I'm already up to 20. Un piscicore, she says, to take us to the beach. Really? The beach? I can't catch my breath. No one goes far from my block in the summer, but a beach has foamy water that reaches all the places I cannot go. See, really? Let's save. Tia Isa wants a car. What color? I ask as we climb the steps to our apartment, past our neighbors' doors. From under the cracks, I hear the scrape of forks and smell the boiled hot dogs on their tables. The same shiny green as the ocean that lapped outside my bedroom window, she says. When Tia Isa was a girl, the air on our island smelled of wet palm fronds and mud. And pointy wings off the back, I say. When we go fast, we'll look like the gulls that swooped for your crab buckets. It's my favorite Tia story. Yes, she says, I see. Tia Isa wants a car. But Tio Andres laughs when he hears his sister's plan. Don't be ridiculous, he says. You're not a rich queen. We've walked to everything we need here, Isa. Now what's for dinner? Tia Isa just whistles as she steps over Tio's work boots, muddy like ogre shoes, and stirs our black bean soup. Later that night, Tia Isa takes out the fat money envelope from her drawer in our bedroom. 2 piles, she says. I make a stack tall and straight. That's our helping money, which we'll send back home, along with notes and pictures so Mommy can see how I've grown. What's left is for Tia Isa's car. Too little, I think, not as tall as a pinch. But Tia Isa only crosses her arms. What did that bossy brother of mine say? She asks. He said, ridiculo. I repeat with Tio's hard R's, like a cat purring. We'll see about that, she says.
That's funny.
Tia Isa wants a car. Is it waiting for us inside this lot that smells of tar? We walk along, sucking on red popsicles and looking at the clouds reflected on the glassy hoods. How much, mister? How much? Tia Isa repeats in the few English words she knows. She shows him her envelope. Not enough, the man tells us again, shaking his head. We'll have the money soon, Tia Isa says as we wait for the bus. But soon is when our family is going to join us here, so I know soon can be a very long time. Tia Isa wants a car, but we don't have enough, I tell Senor Leo, who is sweeping his fruit store. He stops to scratch his shiny head and has an idea. Help me stack those oranges nice and pretty, Nina, and I'll pay you. Tia Isa wants a car, I tell La Vieja Maria, who has windowsill cats but can't bend her creaky back to feed them. She looks over her dusty glasses and holds out her extra key. Come after school, mi vida, to give the kittens milk. I'll pay you. Tia Isa wants a car, I tell Miss Amy, who speaks no Spanish but wants to invite Senor Perez over for ham sandwiches. How will they tell each other good stories? Teach me some Espanol, she begs. I'll pay you. Tia Isa wants a car, but why does it take so long to save? Sometimes it's hard to wait for good things to happen, she says. Then she reads me Mommy's letter. Abuelo is feeling a little better. Mommy feeds him crab soup. Papi plays him old songs on his guitar. So I wait and wait until one day my secret money sock has grown into a giant money sausage and I can't wait anymore. I show Tia my surprise. The curly bills tumble onto her bed. She leaves 2 pink lip marks on my forehead from her besito. Vamos, Tia, let's go, I tell her, tiptoeing past Tio Andres, who is playing cards with the men from work. She chases after me all the way to the lot. Tia Isa wants a car, and I find it, hiding near the rusty fence, shiny green, wide as the porch of Tia Isa's old house. Already I can feel the seashells between my toes. Ese mismo, she says, the very one. Bad radio, no air conditioning, warns the man, but Tia is already touching the front seat, big enough for 3. She nods when I show her there's room in the back for more of us, who come soon. You're right, mi hija, she says. This one will take us all where we want to go. We'll take it, I tell the man. Tia Isa turns on the car, whose motor cranks with a puff of genie smoke, and then it says, arroz, 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 arroz. First things first, she says. She pulls out the only thing left in our envelope, which is skinny now like an empty balloon. It's a picture of our whole family, me, Tia Isa, and Tio Andres, but also my parents, grandparents, and cousins, los padres, abuelos, and primos, who are still there thinking about us from that breezy house by the sea. I hold the picture steady while she tapes down the corners. Then Tia Isa leans into the hula hoop wheel and off we go. My ponytail flaps behind me like a rope cut loose. We zoom along Sanford Avenue, past my school and the other buildings, so squat and red, past a bus full of tired people squeezed close the way I hate, with no room to spin around on the bars inside. Tia Isa bought a car, I shout. Tia Isa steers us to the spot I point to. The rumbling car fits in the space just right. Our neighbors come out to see. Hurry now, apurate, she tells me. I check for the frowning super and run to the patch of keep off the grass. I whistle until Tio Andres finally comes out to look. Tia Isa bought a car, I call. Come down and see. He laughs in a surprise at his ridiculous sister. You did it, he says, smiling to his back teeth. We did it, Tia Isa says, and there's room for us all. Tia Isa and I bought a car to carry us all to sea. So that's it for Tia Isa Wants a Car. What'd you think about the book?
Good, because the kid got the car for her mom, and that's sweet. But
Our auntie, Tia is auntie in Spanish.
yeah, but I didn't know that she had a bunch of money.
Yes, what she did was she started doing little things all over town to help other people, and they paid her. So she earned it. So that tells you when you put your mind to something, you can do it. And you can always find ways to help no matter how little you are or how big you are, right?
Yeah, but you have to come with me because I could get run over by a car.
Yeah, you won't be in the street. And that is it, everyone, for story time this month. But next month, we will still be in Hispanic Heritage Month. So we are going to read next month about Junipero Serra, who was the founder of the California Mission. Junipero Serra. Thank you so much for joining us. And we will see you next time for Children's Story Time with Mount Olive Multicultural Community Church. And join us for church service on Saturday evening, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, www.dltmoreministries.com. Say bye-bye.
Bye, Pastor Dana and Trinity Faith.
There you go. Bye-bye.